Another Palestinian prisoner seen by many here as a hero and an icon died in an Israeli jail. Cancer-stricken prisoner Nasser Abu Hmeid, the leader of the al-Aqsa Martyrs brigades in Ramallah, died early Tuesday as the Israeli authorities refused to release him alive despite growing calls for his release following his late diagnosis with cancer more than a year ago. Nasser was arrested at the end of the Second Intifada in 2002. He was sentenced to 7 life sentences and another 50 years for deadly operations he carried out and organized.
I visited Nasser yesterday in hospital when his health was deteriorating. I recited verses of Quran for him because I knew it was going to be the last time I see him. Nothing will relieve us now but to have Nasser's body and hold his funeral procession and burial ceremony here. I don't want Nasser to be withheld in the occupation's mortuaries.
A general strike and a day of anger and mourning has been declared in the occupied Ramallah and other West Bank areas following the death of Nasser. Here at al-Amari refugee camp where Nasser lived, protests have taken place with hundreds of Palestinian fighters participating. Nasser has left behind him 4 imprisoned siblings, also serving consecutive life sentences. He joined his brother al-Hmeid, who was killed by Israeli forces in 2002.
Nasser has joined the Martyrs convoy and we are all on the same path. Today, all the Palestinians are sad for his death. He was a resistance leader. I don't say so because he was my brother. Since he was a teenager, he used to fight against the Israeli soldiers. He was always among the first fighters in every operation.
Israeli authorities continue their crimes of medical negligence of Palestinian prisoners in violation of all international laws. First, they kidnap the prisoners and keep them behind bars for lengthy years. Then they refuse to offer them appropriate medications until they die, while they refuse to release their bodies, an act that represents other forms of crimes.
233 Palestinian prisoners died in Israeli jails since 1967, many of them because of medical negligence. Israel today withholds in its mortuaries the bodies of 11 prisoners, including Nasser Abu Hmeid. Even after his martyrdom in Israeli jails, the Tel Aviv regime continues to withhold Nasser Abu Hmeid's body, a move Palestinians say is meant to punish his family, who say he has the right to a decent funeral procession and burial. Mona Qandil for Press TV, al-Amari refugee camp, occupied Ramallah.